Hello, Terekeos here. I often get called, "What are you? What is your race? What is your ethnicity?" And many more of the same type of question. First, rent. Race is what a species is, so I'm human, unfortunately. Homo sapien, For me to be a different race, I would have to be something like a cat, a horse, a narwhal, and or a flower. You get the point. Why did I bother learning my fourth language if English speakers don't even use it right? Why bother reading so many dictionaries if English speakers don't use the words correctly? And I did all of this with dyslexia. I don't care to tell you which country specifically I am from, but I am African. And the reason why I don't feel like saying it is because I was not, and I quote, not negra enough to be African. Even though I have 5 names, my parents and my grandparents are both from Africa. And that's all I need to care about to consider myself to be African. You can't be African, you're not black. Must I remind you that Elon Musk is African, specifically South African? Ninja and Yeleni Pfizer from Die Antwoord are also South African. There is such a thing as white people in Africa, born in Africa, which is what I'm assuming the majority of the people that tell me that I am not black enough to be African mean to actually say, "You're racist." Let me tell you a little secret. Come closer. There's albinos in Africa. Pigmentation has nothing to do with someone being African, which is where I get this comment that you don't look African or you're not black enough to be African is coming from. Or as the other neglets in Africa used to call me and my family, that we were not negra or negro enough to be Africans. I am high-key jealous of the rich, deep pigmentation of my brothers and sisters. However, I don't have that. Just like they don't have the privilege of being not light enough to be white and not black enough to be, well, black. This is where the argument of pigmentation becomes stupid. We're all humans, regardless if we have a lot of pigmentation or not at all amount of pigmentation. Humans are humans and they are garbage. That's it. Did I mention imperialism? You've got to love imperialism. This is a thing that happened in a lot of Africa. Actually, all of Africa. Little white dicks and big African kush creates a whole bloodline being lost within the beautiful R-words of imperialism that happened because and due to imperialism. Why not R-word the land and, take the women? Like I said, I'm African, born in Africa, and my parents are African and my grandparents are African. That's all that matters to me. My mother did say I have some Jewish blood inside of me, which kind of makes sense, but I really don't care. All I care for is where was I born, where were my parents born, and at best, and I don't really care that much, where were my grandparents born. I could take a DNA test, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna read 100% that bitch. I mentioned on Deity's live stream, and I finally got his name right. And while I was streaming on Twitch, follow me on there, self-plug. Okay. And I've mentioned that I am African on stream a couple of times. I've also spoken the 5 languages that I cannot speak. while streaming. So I'm also more active there. So if you like me and you care about me, I guess, you care to follow me, you can follow me, watch me live on Twitch. I've been doing it more frequently. I don't really have a set schedule yet, but that's neither here or there. Also, that's a really weird lie. Little life update, I have been dealing with my depression. Nothing new here. It doesn't come and go for me. It lessens and increases in intensity, along with my other psychological issues that apparently I've been making up for more than 75 years. I do not know why, but doctors know. I am trying to break the cycle that I have found myself in for the past 5 years, which is why I kind of have been MIA for most of the time. Actually, for about most of the time, where I will become really, really depressed. I will start self-harming, put an H before that, and I will then get the ambulance called on me. I will end up in the behavioral unit. I will have doctors tell me that they know that I don't like medication, proceed to tell them that I've tried 10 medications for my psychological issues alone, and my body just doesn't like certain types of medications. It doesn't matter what it is. I'm currently discovering that one of the medications that I'm taking, which is for muscle stiffness, is affecting me and my mental health in a negative way. Also took this nerve pain agent, and that affected my psychological issues as well. Also, I've also been claiming for a really long time that I get sick from the flu shot every time I take it, twice. And that is a very, very unique, specific lie, but doctors know that I have to be lying. So I've really been enjoying and playing Warframe and streaming that game, because that game is easy, mindless fun for me, and I like it. It's not that stressful, and so when and if you're going to, way to assume they're gonna follow you. You're nobody, you're nothing channel. I know. But when I stream over on Twitch, which my Twitch channel link will be in the description if I do not forget it, I stream Warframe because it's fun for me. It's an online game. It's been around since 2009, I believe, and I've literally beta tested, not tasted. Why is it the word taste? I wanted to come out. Oh yeah, because English is my fourth language. So I beta tested that game, and I enjoy playing it ever since. And I only had to stop, and I didn't have the time to buy Excalibur Prime due to the fact that my family hated me. The other games that I'm thinking about streaming is the Toroid, Becoming Human. I also have Yakuza Kiwami. I have Resident Evil, which I am terrified of, and I don't think it's a good idea for me to stream and actively increase my fear, especially when I already have PTSD, a fear disorder. I have PTSD actually, but neither here or there. They both affect me in the fear department about the same. LOL, war trauma. I hope you have an awesome and beautiful day. Stay safe, drink water. Comment which you like better, because my partner made a suggestion that while I end my videos usually with it's been Telekios here, peace, bye bye, or saying it's been Telekios here, peace, bye bye, Chewbacca sounds.